item scholarship secretariat ene kronobo esi ho anipa baako nko atumi nya eye scholarship eye miensa mienu ene ne yekeka ho ewi ma yemmo enkomo ewa ha amse eye ambassador Sampi Yale aseni message ewa osi happy birthday to my dear son Ivan Che Innocent. But also Mr. Mon taking note enya soldiers US Army mu nyina na security officers ebinum aye shoe shine boys ebinum so aye cook ewo kitchen enti bra champo de no bia no ye cook ana shoe shine boy na enya nia otumi eso tuo mu anase na agro bi na odi wenfi ambassador Sampi Yale ho. Now Ivan, before we come to that, mami more tape winter just like some few former deputy finance minister currently on a member of parliament Obuasi East Onunyafo Kwaku Kwaten were making some brilliant argument over Kaya Nanado Yani reshuffle na say on an appointment or so on J. Ninyina so catch Nanado so obe prefer say obey any parliamentary duties not than Nanado ase. Or the why interview be not say Russia Ukraine war na abani di yi ni ho ano no fine. Russia Ukraine war but anka baby aba bedu ye baba bedu because abani has been reckless in the management of the economy. When a former finance deputy finance minister or MPP but yenti
to be borrowing from friends, you will be taking things on credit. At some point, your creditors are going to look at you and say, we won't lend to you again. That is where Ghana has got into. Our creditors are now saying they are not lending to us. And why? As we speak, we are in discussion with our external creditors to give them haircuts. That is to say, the money we owe you, we can't pay everything. We can only pay you a part. So let's reach that agreement. Yeah. So the point I'm making is, that is what has created the kind of economy we have, and we're always going to get here sooner than later. I am one of those who believe that, of course, COVID-19 and the Russian war have impacted us adversely. But I do not think that we're not going to get here but for this. I think we're always going to get here. It would have delayed a little bit if we didn't have COVID-19 and Russian war, but the fact remains that the path we were walking, we're always going to get here. So if you ask why we're here because of a certain reckless attitude to public expenditure, where we are always spending resources we do not have, thinking there will be no consequences. There would be consequences.
And this is the consequences.
And where we are now, when you see that pensioners have to pick it at the Ministry of Finance because there is a restructuring that has touched their earnings and their pensions. When you have people, businesses that have invested in bonds and their businesses collapse, it is not.
FM 92.3.
Right, Ivan.
Laska.
Kwaku Kwaten.
Yes, so I think you see that is the honest truth. As some more can ye and some you can't on your platform way, so you can.
That's right.
Several way you can. Say Ukraine Russia war and me you see what it's a foolish creation. People are just it's a manufactured nonsense.
That's right.
For packaging just to give them buy themselves out of this. And you see, we find ourselves in an environment that we have a larger section of the media peddle misinformation.
Serious,
dishonesty.
Very serious.
They just don't want to be factual. Issues never grounds, because they think that they have certain personal relationship, certain tribal alliance, certain I don't know. And it will make government look bad. The person talking is a sitting member of parliament in the same party, and that is the reality. World Bank country director proud to COVID-19 Baba Kachira say ekwana ye nam so bobosia sabi. Ye bobosia nyansa nim no. We were obviously going to get to this particular destination. So now very difficult for people to appreciate and accept. You see, me say cowards are people who cannot accept responsibility. That is what they don't want to accept. the fact say the yanamui is because certain individuals decided say be bɔ akɔhwebra ye bobo sian kwase aso asa bia nwe ne ho, and that is the fact. President ebeka akɔhan ye jet akɔhan jet Ghana for Kenyan sasam kyerɛ no akɔkora wanyina duru sei na ɔdenam wiem ko kan ye se ne nan kotodwe wo wa enti so odware wo wiem na yakeka nsɛmhu no kyerɛ wo. At the time a man for air try to invest in technology, we are here investing in cathedral. I am an ho. A sofom panimfo asabi or more respect to Okroma, sorry, this have been some fool yenim, and now I am another ho. These are the realities. So Alaska, over Brabonia, you obviously get the consequences. So we are not here because a mistake by accident, Ukraine-Russia war, and America some about them. Ukraine-Russia war, no. Somebody should come and tell us our set percentage of our trade engagement with them. North African countries like Morocco, South Africa, and other countries, top or Algeria, what significant trade engagement with these countries?
Direct trade engagement with them.
Yes, they are not talking about Ukraine, Russia, or how much more Ghana. Can the president tell us the level of trade engagement with these countries? And about saying, and maybe a disruption in the supply chain, or that particular saying. Eastern Europe or no, and what direct impact on our economy to the extent about working to this particular way. People have decided to be very dishonest, and that is the reality. You see, politics where man in crisis. A baby and the Panigina NDC MPP mekan bekasame waha mekan bekasame waha enti no kra no ya chechire na ede and as few people are peddling falsehood. But the reality is these people decided say they will go a reckless spree, and here we are. It's the consequences of those actions. So they need to sit down and apologize to Ghanaians. But Alaska, because some of these people are egomaniac, they are selling filthy pride.
That's right.
They don't respect, and they think that they are better than other people. They always try to shirk responsibility. And like 7 years, 8 years into this government officials still blame John Mahama 8 years ago. Say he's responsible for what is happening. Alaska, doom so is here with us. You can be honest with the people. Open up. Oh, challenge A, B, C. Those people sit on TV and talk like villagers. Your friend is saying,
for
Napo. Alaska. Otina no kasasa ne hwinu born no asa obia sabi you don't know say yatete no say ya know, because when you sit in public you should know how to talk. But these people, common manners, they don't have it. Arrogance, so they sit on TV and spew garbage without realizing say sensible people out there are listening to them and they are in a position of honor. Asante regional minister, look at him.
Wadamfo
took a safi panyina wanyina duru say Kwatena radio, so he was asked, tell us in Ashanti region projects here abanya ya no ha. He couldn't even mention anything. That's office in Chemo. So shameful. Minister of State in Ashanti region. You couldn't. And you see, very often people take it easy and blame Akufo-Addo. Me, I don't blame him. Because Akufo-Addo, the engineer said that that is cast on him. His agent. Alaska, Ashanti region, when you are if you count the number of ministers in his administration from Kumasi, there are a lot of them. Are you telling me that all of you put together and you don't have any bargaining power to get the government to do anything substantial in Ashanti region? And I'm also saying, say all this club of people within government, ministers, member of parliament, look at them, a total in this government, they are all part. If Akufo-Addo has decided that then Munina put together, no, what is your bargaining power, and you can't convince that person to do something, then also to the extent that you sit in Ashanti region, they ask you development and you see these people are so narrow-minded to the extent that the very moment the question is put to them, then they're flipping Mahama, because Napoya bisa no question, you know, the person is asking you say doom so if I could see Mahama tam
300 times better than
if I could see her, because that wasn't the answer the person was trying to elicit from you. And then the Ashanti regional minister, no, honestly, Bisano, monumental project, then also to challenge John Mahama. So you see how childish and how arrogant these people are. They never want to accept responsibility. But the reality is that they are so ignorant, so ignorant. And arrogance, you can't even point to project a betra sa ka say o ye ba ye anya hwe ye se ya boka ya ye say niam ba ko na mi
modern child anti sisi
no bodam madam child ne konfa no chini si ho dada modam child ye si asim e na de be kan asem konfa no chini si ho dada madam child ye si asim na be kan ho asem for the hospital ne si wo no a medical village aka nwuram se wu ana no na otumfo nam pachaw say they should make sure that particular facility will work for menane adults project ni nyina medical way ya can was people can point to your
but I mean one say if because I hail Ghana e konfanochi na onu sayare na otumfo say hail or konfanochi no niama ya kraba support yes woman to yaka abani so money
Alaska because you see nipa no kwa hono you see they don't respect the very people you see I say sabi obi a onim nyansa wudi to me man I say e very dangerous because ofri Kumasi ba na dwen say nipa na omo ho no omo ofo ma no because we obi a wonim de na wadwen ewa look at how loyal these people are. That's and right. Unko Kumasi you see one thing I want to me enyim from one say when they say they are loyal to they are loyal look at the way amam for worship otumfo and right. You can't blame them. So if they have decided say they want to be MPP, you need to respect them and pay them back. Paying them back means that at least 2 million diamond or budget 2 million. Fakwaye bibi more, but he doesn't respect them. So he will not go back. It's just a matter of odneka akusiwana na hinipoti na ona boni edinachi. That is all that power is about.
Hona hinipoti.
Me mo bi adin. Alaska. Ni ase hwenka se na edidi 2 million ka. Kanuni Alaska. Sana 2 million yeti ase. But it is about the kind of impactor, the footprint that will leave behind.
Exactly.
Who knew how I'm say, oh, honorable. As I'm so watching Quaterno radio, see, beside say, monumental project on my year 4. He couldn't mention that in Abeka because from air to Kran airport, yeah, or airport international, it all started in maybe a Saturday, air to Mahama time. Rotary Park, your friends, the KJT market, and as for these are monumental projects that transcend our generation. But you can say, wait. A World Bank. You can't even point to a single project. You wouldn't shame for, and these people still have the gut. And you see, Mediatum, so Asante regional. A bit remember, Omo Nyashi or hot, but Omo Yen other places because I buy no ya Asante for the what I say.
That's right.
So, but if we are able to find project elsewhere, you can't find any. Asante regional, who no Kobe, Kobe. Na ko bi se omo se dia no monya apart from say yam ko ne yam ko twetwam a higher district na me say yam bie district na say obi abetima bie region keke
obi esi dan na say me ya
petition de anya no say wo de wano na echecheka investment go to Techima instead of musi ye na regional capital no sa na nothing has changed aban no kwa na ye bo ne kakese because you need to set up afa na behind dan administrative cost na say for them but go to the grounds and ask them say ya the regional capital na buy and then investment buy na buy absolutely nothing nyansade bia nu ho mo aye and you see me say pride and arrogance and I mix it and these people and I'm no fully around because they think that people amudi omochi no aye nipa omo adwen esa because we nim say nipa no mudi wachi no wonim di Alaska niam bi wo ha wo ya oti radio so na wa ka asem bia odwene ho ase nipa omo
but abase na nado himself kwatra Kumasi ka say manyam puntujuma na mu you can't threaten me we don't threaten me
ose kokromotini ya wo de eduru ho na wonto aba mana we wade ye wo de because some of that is the import 2.3 but this is a region omo to abama so if nothing at all you need to respect them speak to them in a way omo ko to abana poka kire omo say omo de omo hia na t-shirt
that's right
this is a city member of parliament yade to me ama say kona ko pre aniama na fabra Ashanti region okwa Komfanoche hospital no crazy etete hospital owura ma na ba hu say etete hospital ama otumfo agya to no say amanfo ogege sika e de aye and the MPs na mo kwa ministers chochura up and down no mo some faso ne say mo some faso pa ne say and these people sit on TV and they talk garbage they talk nonsense because they are arrogant they move she and America say enkurasesem ye de wo and school kwa sometimes it me fruits so baby me wo ha we ho hwe enye that is what modern na mo ye omo so me enya me nwanwa Alaska back to the scholarship secretariat so wo hwe your friends at the Ekoswa Ghana for a hypocrite and a pekasa and depending on baby ABC this scholarship secretariat abuse I abuse from tete abai bia abaya conductor am for you just to yeah one kasa mo business and today west they are selling the scholarship to people ya the man utia kana woje stipends ne na se for e ka ho ne aka cho se chale o ya ma scholarship ko UK unko ya adwuma mfa enidi agyan then the stipends are we entitled to know you won't get the kobo a business no moto omoye and I'm say yeah as a people you serious and you see in some no bad media na discussion it ends there yantia na some time ago the same thing about up.
That's right.
The suggestion has always been when you say the scholarship is for brilliant but needy one can say ayensemunu when you say brilliant but needy who qualifies to be a needy person because your description yes if you are in a social moral contest you know we can say ye ni mobi or ye needy but in politics any social moral contest be more because I can't say in ruling a society you cannot rely on the conscience of society.
Exactly.
Because man in his infinite form no is a wicked creation. And so we mean rely on the conscience of man to run society. That is why you need to yedemra juma. So brilliant but needy. Why are you brilliant? Why are you needy? There is no law defining.
So we should redefine
exactly. That is why I have always suggested that we need something like a scholarship act. And again, presidency na ehye ono kran kasa e give you no room for corruption na ye nyim free ho
okay
because as presidency na kasa wonim how am for abuse no aya connections no whom you know then as for over the years that is what they do. So if we are really serious about this whole scholarship solution is simple. Let us come out with scholarship act define what who a needy person is. Why and a brilliant because scholarship the idea and command by wasn't only for needy people.
That's right.
I say there are other areas maybe here but we don't have enough human resource. So like today there is AI, there is robotics, there is machine learning. These are emerging areas.
That's right.
So government can decide to pick somebody sponsor to go. It doesn't necessarily mean anybody are poor. But the person have the requisite to go and learn and come.
Right.
What I say. So we need to be serious. But media na bani ya tfogum hey because we are interested in nipa no mu Freddy Blay. Your friend saying napo way and no so
depending on baby awugina
and obi abo abisu. So me see a person here solve this particular problem and the best thing we can do is to come out with a proper regulation defining who a needy person is. Because Alaska baby over for nipa baako and mienu bia almost economic status can never be the same.
That's right.
Because you better na ka say your friends say IGP enye needy. Na IGP so hwe no ho no fa obitia Bill Gates no de no ho to na yonko no.
Oh you needy.
Oh you needy, oh you beggar, oh needy, oh you beggar. O ko fa Elon Musk. Now ko fa your friends say Freddy Blair. Freddy Blair is a beggar.
Okay.
So that point he qualifies to be a needy person. You understand? So, so you see, yeah, the emotions and then for you never be brave. Other way we need to be frontal. Then over the years, you abuse scholarship. No?
So it needs an act of parliament.
Act of parliament,
right.
Scholarship act. They you define in clear terms who and who, regional basis, maybe kwanya areas are. I imagine we are. Yeah, yes, I need money at in the outer. Even though people will still abuse, so in the Ghana for there. Okofa yesu kura better now they will still abuse it, but at least you bet me reduce the rot na ho to a certain level. I bet me ama Ghana for aye way. So Alaska kasa no ya doso.
Right.
Let us do things right. Media for no should be advocating. You pushing for this thing to be done. Anya sa where you me. Ya ba better now 1 year after. Scholarship scandal because my culture say we cannot rely on the conscience of society. Say man and hope say man will do good. No. Man is the wicked your friends are there in always and always, you know, the cover be an interest and it doesn't matter who you are. That's why my culture said there must be rules guiding our behavior. And yes, sir, we always do wrong.
Right. That was Ivan J. Innocent and then birthday. Now let's start on construction limited. Yes, bra never more assassin. Assassin no so dear yes, donkomi na ye wo Amana se Abiase Junction. Only Yankasa L0205 051 525 and 0598 653 999. Yani Namal Estate and Construction Limited. Mary.
Alaska. What's in funny?
Scholarship Secretariat and Ivan Chese Yaman Act of Parliament. Now, any presidency because they depend because I say because minimum baby won't go for there. Now, some me beside and I say, I assume no when your scholarship or call